Okay, so we're just talking about classical conditioning and growl classes.
Yeah, so basically all I do is I have them in the room, they're on leash, they're muzzled, and I just say, now, about every 5 seconds, 10, 15 seconds, you look at your dog, is he being good or bad? You praise him, you offer him a treat. Now, if he doesn't take the treat, of course, there's your sign, your dog's a little too anxious, so I'll move him away from the others. And usually out of 8 dogs, I'll have one who's too stressed to do this. And I eventually, and I tell them beforehand, I say, I don't know how your dog's going to react.
Okay.
They're all going to be stressed.
Yeah.
If he's too stressed, I'm not going to continue. We have to do it one-on-one in setups. Outside, take much longer. But for 7 out of 8 dogs, after 25 minutes, no instructions given. You see, because the dogs are stressed. I don't want the owner to say sit and the dog not do it. Because now the owner has expectations. The dog should be sitting, they get upset, the dog gets punished. So just periodically, you look at your dog, is he being good? And you say, good boy, give him a treat. 25 minutes later, you end up with all the dogs sitting, looking at the owners like this.
And what do you define by the dog being good?
That he's not being bad. A lot of people ask me that. And I had a big discussion with someone, so I said, your dog's being good. The guy said, no, he's not. So he's being good. He says, no, he's not, he's just standing there. I said, yeah, but think of the things you could be doing. Could be weeing on your leg, you could be growling at that dog, eyeballing that dog, biting that dog,
barking,
could be barking,
jumping,
chewing, jumping. I said, he's just standing there in my book. So I said, all right, let's not just say if he's being good. Is he being bad or not bad?
Yeah, okay.
But I just don't like using the words bad.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
Actually, in Japan, we do this, and we call it the bad dog class.
Okay.
We do it with about 42 dogs in one room. They're all dog reactive, all little yappy, snappy dogs.
Yeah.
And after about an hour, I say, we're going to rename this class. It's called the good dog class.
Ah, cool.
So I let them call it the bad dog class just because we get 42 sign-ups within an hour of releasing the class. You know, it's always full up. So we do that. 25 minutes later, then we do some walk-bys. So we have to move over all the time. And then we do butt sniffs. So I get people to say, hold your dog between your legs. So you got him on the collar, you've got a treat on his nose, and then one of the other dogs comes by on leash and sniffs all the butts.
Okay.
You know, I learnt that a lot, well, on my off-leash videos, that the first sign of building of confidence is when a dog walks by, dog's like this, but as he walks by, then we call it the receding rectum routine. Okay, so here we have like static rectums, and then we let them off leash, and you'll often see 2 dogs, and they play.
Yeah.
And they've got their life back.
Yeah.
So for everyone, I tell them, well, for 1 out of 8 people, I say we won't be able to do it. 7 out of 8 dogs, I say your dog will have his life back. You can now walk him out there, piece of cake. Why? You're doing it in a room here with 7 other reactive dogs, and now your dog's cool about it. Yeah. His tail's a wag, he's up, he doesn't care, because it's caused by the owners, this dog reactivity stuff, by the owners worrying too much. So what the dog actually learns is, I wish we could interview dogs. And I say, tell me about your owner. He says, well, she's well bred, you know, good Scottish blood, fine ancestry, you know, McDougall, and she's absolutely trustworthy off leash. You know, she's great. On leash, she's okay with big dogs, but man, I can't trust her on leash with little dogs. She gets all freaked out. She jerks the leash and gets angry. So what I say to the other dogs are like, you know, well, get away. She's untrustworthy. Okay.
Yeah.
So we've solved it, and people, you know, and I knew when I started doing the growl class again, because I haven't done one since I did my TV program. That's what, 20 years ago now. And so I said, people are going to come down on me like a ton of bricks, saying, oh, that's so stressful. I said, that's not the logical argument. Is it stressful? Yes. Was it stressful for the dog? Yeah. For the owners? Yeah. For me? Yes. For everyone watching? Yes. But not after 25 minutes. Yeah. We're now happy and celebrating because we've solved the problem. What you've got to compare the stress to is the stress of doing nothing. This dog lives, his quality of life is crap for life.